What up? Mic check 1 2. What up? Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Diz What It Is podcast mix show. I'm the world famous DJ Diz. I got my right hand man with me, Southside Seas.
In the building, what's poppin'?
Okay, and of course today we got our special guest, one of the funniest dudes in the whole 757. My man,
definitely.
Not even the whole 757, the whole state of VA.
Nigga, the world, nigga. You one of the best, nigga.
The world, Craig.
Man,
the
listen,
world.
since we even been at the crib, man, this dude been having us laughing, man. The one and only Angus Black, man.
Yeah. Salute.
What it is, man.
Yeah,
What's
man.
going on? Hey, I'm glad to be up here. Nigga straight off quarantine right
sir.
now.
Yes,
We
sir.
lit. Facebook Live, ain't nothing to do.
Yeah, man.
Phase
yeah.
one.
Phase
Nah,
one,
phase
okay,
one.
phase
You know what I
one.
mean?
Yeah, phase one. Who jumped out there for the phase one? See, you jumped out there?
Nah, bro.
Man, for real, I tried. Like, I went to go pick up the zip drives and shit, so I pull up to Best Buy, and I see a line, you know what I mean? It's cars, like, just lined up with numbers beside them at Best Buy and shit, so I'm like, oh shit, niggas is picking up, they pick up orders and shit. I'm like, cool, so niggas ain't going in the store, so it's gonna be easy, ain't nobody gonna be in the store. I walk up to the door, it's a nigga in line holding his phone and shit, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe it is too many people in the store and shit, so I tell them, yo, you waiting to get in the store? And they say, yeah, you know, you gotta make an appointment. I said, you gotta make an appointment for what?
Hold on, you gotta make a point. You gotta call Best Buy and say, yo, I'm coming up there at 10:30.
I'm coming up there to shop, and then you get an appointment. You still don't get in the store yet. I think you gotta go through a clearance to get into Best Buy. I heard that shit and I peeled off.
That's too
I
much.
went to Rite Aid and got the flash drive and shit.
That's
That's
wild.
too much.
But that was crazy. And I had a mask on and everything. The kid in front of me didn't have a mask on. I kept my 6 feet and shit, but I'm like, yo,
That's
appointment to get in the store?
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Nah, I ain't messing with
you
it,
jumped
man.
out there in the
Nah,
quarantine,
dawg.
been outside?
Yeah, I can't take the bait, bro.
Yeah.
Don't take the bait. Don't they want to get your little stimulus. Then you gonna go broke and everybody's super sick. You ain't got no money for no medicine. And now your ass stuck back in the crib getting everybody sick. Y'all niggas is falling for the bait. Everybody who got J's, them shit ain't gonna never be seen. Nobody gonna ever see you. You could have had pocket that little paper, put in your little
Big
bank
fact.
account or
Big
your
fact.
cash out. Man, y'all took the bait, man. The
Yeah,
beach
man.
was lit. The beach was lit.
The beach was lit yesterday.
Zombies everywhere.
It
Yo,
was,
that's
like,
crazy.
I saw the pictures. I wasn't out there. I definitely wasn't jumping out on the beach, but I saw the pictures, man. It was too deep.
Oh man.
It was out there like nothing ever happened.
Nah, that's crazy. I was actually working Chicks Beach on Friday, and people was walking past the police. I mean, these are people that don't like
The
us.
police, they don't want
But
no smoke.
They dead up.
The police don't want
I saw
COVID
a
neither,
group
yo.
of officers standing on the corner having a conversation while people was walking past the beach.
They don't want the Rona either, bro. They already know that they done been out on the beach with a crowd of niggas, and they don't want that Rona. Keep
They
on
already
walking.
like this right here kind of tight. This is with us three right here. You know what I mean? This ain't set up like airplane seats and stuff right now. You like, hey man, who get the arm, bro?
We Rona free, man. We've been doing this for weeks and weeks now, man. Actually, the whole time, man, we've been in this quarantine. We've been doing the podcast, man.
Right,
We can't
right.
Keeping it clean.
We can't let the people down. We wasn't here last week because it was Mother's Day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everybody wanted to, spend their time with their moms, man. So that was a good look for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Anybody do anything special for their mother? Like cook? Anybody clean up? Spend some time. Nobody did nothing
You said
extra.
clean
for
up?
moms.
Is clean up a Mother's Day gift?
Yeah, like go to the crib, help
What is
moms
this nigga talking
clean
about?
up something. I don't know.
Nah.
I'm just saying, have you did anything special? Did you do anything
Yeah,
special for moms? A card and flowers? Was that it?
Yeah,
this
I
year?
got caught in flowers this year, man. Like, we actually, like, this thing is affecting stuff. All of the things that I bought my wife for Mother's Day got caught up in the mail late. They come in now, this week.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That was your fault. You supposed to
no,
be like that.
not at all, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you know the
when they
shit
say-
here. You got to jump ahead.
when they say 7 to 12 days, I ordered it 14 days ago. So come on, bro. Like some of this stuff is taking way too long.
you got to
know
jump in front of that for a week.
Well, my mom, she cool, man. I just got a, 6-pack of Bush, of Bud Ice.
Mm-hmm.
And then went over there, made a little pasta salad, and rolled up about 2 blunts with Mon Dukes and just watched some movies and shit.
That's some
We ain't
cool
done that
ass
in
shit.
we ain't done that in a minute.
That's
y'all.
some cool ass shit.
I know I just started smoking with my mom. I ain't never smoked with my mom like that. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna smoke with you. My mom be like, come on, boy. Go ahead, blow me a shotgun right quick. I'm
That
like,
would,
hell
hey,
no.
that would be weird as hell to smoke weed with my mom's, man. And I know my mom used
What?
to smoke back in the day, but like if my mom's asked like smoke with me now, I don't think I would do it, man. I'd be like, no, I don't know you.
Yeah,
Plus
I know.
the shit we smoke nowadays, I don't think they can handle that.
Exactly. My mom be about to
weed
cough
is
up a
definitely
whole
different.
organ when she got
weed
there.
This ain't that pain in my
Definitely
red.
different,
You know what I mean? It's
Nah.
I be about to call the ambulance.
Sesamil, you know, I mean, like,
Yeah.
weed is definitely different now.
yeah, that's facts, man.
Hey, and don't roll up in no backwood, boy. They goddamn
Oh,
gonna
man.
cough up 2 lungs with that
You need a
motherfucker.
white paper for Mom Dukes. You need to get you a white paper.
I seen my mama throw up one time after hitting that backwood. I was like, damn! She's like, nah, baby, you can have that motherfucker right there. God damn!
That's crazy.
Hey, yo. I already knew this was gonna be a funny ass show, man. As soon as you jump in the car, I was like, man, this is gonna be a funny show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, classic.
I'm backed up with information, man. I've been stuck in the crib. I've been quarantined. I ain't had a haircut since goddamn the end of February.
Oh, man, yeah.
So, you know, my shit's still clean and shit. It's corona free still, you know what I mean? But dog, it feel good to be out and, you know, be amongst some people for a change.
Right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That shit feel weird.
Yeah.
In the last few weeks, man, it's been a lot of like sad stories in the news, man, especially affecting the black community. Like, I know the Ahmaud Arbery story has been real
Yeah.
heavy. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people got a lot of things to say.
Yo,
about
what's
that.
up with this nigga head, bro?
And then, oh shit,
That's how my shit look right now. Look, my shit look just like that.
man.
I got that Bron.
Yo,
Y'all can't,
Michi Terry, yo.
y'all can't see
Shout
it.
out to
Like
Michi Terry
30.
headline, yo. That nigga's dead. That shit is dead.
Yeah, y'all can't see it.
He got a ball and shit.
Oh, man.
He look like an athletic George Jefferson on the floor, B. Like, Wheezy.
Yo.
Wheezy. Oh, I got it, Wheezy. I'm out of here.
Yo, for real, black people let their shit go though.
Yo.
White people the only people that don't let
That
their
shit
Why y'all put that shit on TV, man? What the fuck, though?
He ain't 25? What? Yo, how old is yo? Yeah, he in college.
She 62?
Yeah,
Oh.
ballin'.
That's how old
Hell
he
nah.
is.
This nigga, they be getting hairline 62.
Nah, that nigga like 19.
Wow.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, I might have to Google
Why
this
he
dude.
keep doing it?
Yo, why he don't just cut that shit off,
And
man?
he's super aggressive. on
And he
the court.
nice, too.
I see
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Peace
It's
to
hard to
everybody.
respect this nigga though, man.
Peace
Look
to
at this
everybody
nigga
though,
here,
man. That's watching on the live, man,
Oh,
and
man,
watching on
that's
4K. Sorry for the outbursts, man. We watch some.
Apologize.
And look,
Yo, look up Michi Terry.
man, yeah, if you look at Michi Terry, man, it's a young basketball player. He's 19, but he got the lineup of a 60-year-old man. And it's the funniest shit ever, man. If you watch it, it'll throw you up too, man. He's nice. He's
Yo,
good. His
that's
name is
crazy.
Michi.Terry on the gram. Go look him up. You understand why I'm laughing so hard, man.
Yo, he nice though. He nice though. Shout out.
My apologies.
You nice though, bro.
I can't laugh, man. My joint like that now.
Nah,
too,
your
man.
joint ain't like that though, cat.
No way.
I got that
Oh,
Bron.
man.
That's crazy.
I got that Bron.
Classic.
Damn. I look. I'm glad that laugh came in too, man. Cause like I said, I really didn't want to say. I ain't gonna say not to be insensitive. I don't want to talk about no sad shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's enough. Like, okay, Betty Wright passed away. Andre Harrell passed away. Little Richard passed away. Then the whole black community as a whole is dealing with the Ahmaud Arbery story.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, then just today we found the news that a young man was gunned down in Norfolk
Yeah,
just last
yeah,
week.
yeah.
He ain't died now. He got shot though by
But
the
still,
police.
yeah,
I was like,
like-
yeah.
like, man.
But it's just crazy, like police and everybody showing their true colors right now.
Yeah, man, this shit
Right.
wicked out here, man. Like 2020 is really. I know people like making a lot of jokes about it, but 2020 been a wild year.
2020
man.
came in here
Yeah.
like, motherfucker, who said they gonna have a good year?
It ain't even June.
That-
I mean,
hey, this gonna have to be the worst year ever recorded in history,
that's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
This has been a wild one, man, for all of us. So I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah, facts, man.
Let's keep this a funny episode, man. Let's keep the jokes going.
This the
man.
first day of lockdown being, you know,
Hell with that.
What's the word I'm looking for? Locked off.
The reopen. We the partially reopen game right now, man. They done partially open up this state. A lot of restaurants open. I rolled by today. A lot of joints got the outdoor
Patio.
eating, you know what I'm saying, spots now. How y'all feel about that? You going out to eat?
Hell no.
Not yet?
still getting my shit to go. I've been cooking my ass off.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of cooking as well, but it's funny when they knock on your door and you come to the door and your food right there and you see a nigga brake lights. That shit is so funny
the
to me.
DoorDash.
Like, yo,
See, DoorDash
that's
is my
no
best friend,
sign,
bro.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. calling them up. They been, you know what I'm saying? They been pulling up.
Gold said, "Look at Angus looking old."
Yeah, Angus Black ain't had a cut.
Yeah,
since
man,
February.
I'm looking old, man. You know, R.I.P. Dick Gregory. But
Yeah,
I
to
think
one
he
of the greatest.
transferring over, man. I don't know if the gray came out of nowhere. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
man.
he
Yeah,
crazy.
shout out to Dick Gregory, man. He one of the
Still
greatest,
nice, though.
man, in my
Yeah,
opinion, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, legend.
Like,
Legendary.
And you know, on the ride here, we was talking about how consciousness in comedy, it, like, play a big
Oh, yeah.
part. You know what I'm saying? How he was one of the innovators in that, man. Like, if you can educate the people while you making them laugh, man, there's no comparisons to shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hands down. Like Dick Gregory he can get you like intrigued. When people like can tell you a story and just have you intrigued, they don't have to be laughing for a long period of time, but they intrigued. Like, oh, this shit is like deep right here.
Right.
And then have a punchline at the end. You just turning pain into happiness, man. That's what comedy is. This is a testimony. Every night I can go on stage and just talk about, hey, guess what, man? I was just with blah, 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 and make it funny that day. So, you know, comedy is awesome, man. And we missing it right now.
Yeah.
Bad. And like, I can just tell with the comedy clubs, like, out of order, that the world just not the same right now. Like, people looking like,
That's
damn,
a
man,
fact.
I ain't realize how much I miss stand-up comedy.
I mean, you know
Yeah.
what? That's crazy. My man's right here. He just came through the other day and was like, yo, what's new, like, funny-wise? Like, ain't no stand-ups on Netflix or nothing? Like, ain't nothing funny to watch? And I was like, it ain't. It really ain't, though. You
Yeah.
can watch stuff with old joints, but comedy is, like, what healed the world in my eyes. So, you know what I'm saying? Next to music, you know what I'm
Feel
saying?
good.
Yeah.
Chappelle got the Mark Twain Award. That shit funny on Netflix.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. Scroll past it.
It's
But we just talking about this raw,
Just like
uncut.
regular stand-up. You'll see a lot more, you know what I'm saying, without this quarantine.
Comedians
Like HBO joints.
Yeah, comedians that people don't know, like that new talent, like like that old Def Jam feel where you ain't know nobody that was like on the lineup, but everybody killed that joint. You like, oh yo, that first dude, man. Like it just missing that comedy element like that. Period.
So it stopped a lot of like the young comedians grind too, though, right?
Hell
like, the ones
yeah.
that was coming up might have been like ready to hit their pinnacle, or you know what I'm saying, get to these bigger shows, and now everybody missing out on shows, man.
Bruh, shows, money. I was on tour the last 3 years with Corey Holcomb, and like this junk just came to a stop. Like, and I ain't realize how bad like I needed it until like it was like, what? What you mean all my shows cancel for the rest of the year? Like, you know, just look at how much money I'm missing every single week.
How did you get the word though? Like it won't no more shows because of this shit.
When the Funny Bone here had to close down,
Right.
and once they closed down, I knew all of them were closing down. So it's like, you know, there's over like 30, 40 clubs worldwide that we stay in circulation with. So that just stopped our whole
Right.
everything, bruh. Every weekend, like. And comedians, we on suicide watch right now, bro. I promise you,
That
y'all.
shit, wow. You still talk to Corey, right? I know y'all.
Oh, yeah,
keep in
yeah,
touch
yeah,
on regular
yeah,
throughout
yeah.
How he dealing with the whole COVID shit?
Hey, man, he just like, you know, Corey a real dude, man. You know, he just he laid back like, hey, man, you know, you gotta just do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? So yeah, nah, Corey one of the realest comedians in the game. I think people get like I think society is soft now. You know what I mean? Like real sensitive. You can't say nothing. But are you mad at how they said it, or is it fact?
Are you mad at the fact, or you mad at how?
Yeah. Like girls, but I don't like the way he said. I'm like, yo, did you hear what he said though?
He do get a lot of flack for his comedy, man.
You know,
They crazy.
Corey Holcomb crazy, man. Like I love his comedy, but
Yeah,
he can
that's
definitely
funny
say
guy.
some wild shit. Like you ain't
Hell
prepared
yeah.
for what he about to say.
Hell
Especially
yeah.
women. He get the women the hardest time.
No, but that's his own lane. Everybody can't do a comedy like how Corey do it, like
Facts.
and talk. Like he got some of the most deadliest jokes ever. Like if a girl come in there with low self-esteem, suffering from she just had an abortion or any of that,
Oh,
Corey, and if she ain't never seen Corey, he about to add the icing on the cake for her
man.
to end her life after the show.
Yeah.
If you're sensitive.
Yeah.
But it's funny. He like this one joke he'll say. He be like, he said all the girls that had an abortion, I need y'all to go down to Planned Parenthood and put a flower on the dumpster. So hey, that's raw comedy, but is it like, you know what I mean? It's a subliminal blow at Planned Parenthood.
It is.
And people not seeing the metaphor with it. It's comedy bars.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So, like for example, I got like biblical jokes. I got political jokes, and I said in the Bible it said the world gonna come to an end at the sounding of the trumpets blowing. The sounding of the trumpets. And I'm like sitting there smoking a blunt, and I'm like, Dad, what's the coincidence that the president named Trump and the vice president named Pence? Yo, that's trumpets. So it's a subliminal joke, but it holds some like to the point that make people think.
Like, hold up,
Yeah,
man.
so like
Hold
that's
on,
the type
man.
of jokes you want to hit people with. That was like it's funny, but damn.
And that go back to what he was saying about, you know what I mean, the
Consciousness.
bridge between consciousness and making people happy with the comedy, because it's always current events in the comedy. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk about what's going
And
on.
even back to the old days with comedy, even like in the 50s, like the comedians then were telling stories of us, you know what I mean, through the comedy. They were telling like harsh stories of us, you know what I'm saying, but making it laugh. Like laughter got us through all of this, you know what I mean? Some people say laughter got a lot of people through slavery, and you know what I mean? Like you never know what. Like if you was a slave, what kind of jokes would you
It
have?
had to be a
slave?
comedian back in the slavery days.
What
It
you was
had
a
to
slave,
be, bro.
Nah, real shit. If you was a
What
slave,
is going to make you laugh after a nigga done lashed you with a whip?
I don't
And
know.
then still somebody
I
was
don't know.
roasting niggas like, oh, look at this nigga back, yo. Oh, see this nigga, she look like a cheese shredder right now, goddamn. Let me rub an onion on that nigga back. Like it's gonna be that one dude, bro.
playing the master and shit. Come in and straight up and shit.
Yeah, man, I think it had to be some comedy even back
That's
then, you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? But like even this contemporary comedy now, man, like the best comedians to me are the ones that got something to say on top of their being funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when it comes to that, like who would y'all rank in y'all top comedians? You know what I'm saying? Of all time, like in top 5.
It's hard,
Five
man.
comedians. We've been arguing this shit all week, by the way. Like top 5 comedians of all time. Like who would you say is your top 5? And the consensus been like Eddie and Richard Pryor and
You mean stand up? Like stand up? Like you
It
can't
don't
put it
matter.
all. You can't put it all in one category.
do we gotta break it down to?
You can't put everybody in the category because it's not that many great comedians that's in movies too.
They can do all 3. Right.
Yeah, they
So
just
the-
known for comedy.
So the ones that we know, like,
Well,
they can
how
do all
about
3.
your favorite?
Okay, bet. Okay, I just want to be specific. You know what I mean? Because stand up wise is different. If I had to pick somebody who can do all 3 too.
Or you just go with body of work though. If you
Yeah,
go all time, it's
body of work is all 3.
of work.
Body of work is like
All
you
3
got
things.
movies, you got a sitcom, you got stand up, you funny all around. But it's like he said, it's only a handful that got the
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Jamie
I'm
Foxx
saying my
can do all
favorite.
3.
I'm saying my favorite. Fuck the, I mean, all
Richard
time.
Pryor.
Ah, yeah, you-
Richard Pryor is number 1. My
Okay,
favorite.
okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Instead of
Yeah,
best
he
all
can go
time,
all
my
3.
favorite, number 1, Richard Pryor.
Alright, I'll let you rock with that.
He was definitely, you know what I'm saying, his stand-ups had social events in them, shit that was going on right now, you know what I'm saying. 2 for me, probably Eddie Murphy,
Okay.
because he's a great one from
I
stand-up.
can't argue that.
You know what I mean? The movies done a lot. Third.
See, now you slipping.
I don't wanna feel like he a new dude though. Mike Epps is definitely on my list.
Okay, that's your opinion. That's your
Martin a 4th, and rest in peace Bernie Mac for my 5.
Mike Epps.
That's a
over.
good five.
Mike Epps
It don't
over.
matter, ain't no over.
Okay,
It's all
okay.
together.
Alright. Okay. That's a good look. That's a good look.
Who's checking in?
I would say mine would be Eddie, Dave Chappelle,
Okay.
Chris Rock,
Okay.
Martin, and in that 5th spot, man, that's a toss up, man. I don't want to just say Bernie Mac or like DL or somebody like that. I think I had put Mike Epps. Mike Epps can go in my 5th spot. Because I love his
Mike Epps
stand
funny
ups
as hell,
and all his movies, all that. I would give Mike Epps my 5th spot. That's just me currently right now. If I had to go back on Netflix and watch any of their stand ups, it would be out of them 5 first.
It's hard, bruh.
Because you do comedy.
Yeah, you know
You
niggas that
are-
we ain't never heard.
Right, like I said, you don't work with Pops and Dick Gregory and Corey Holcomb and I mean the list go on and on and on. So you gonna have some favoritism. I'm already knowing.
Redd Foxx.
Ooh, I forgot about Red.
That's a good one.
Robin Harris.
Yes.
Great one.
Earthquake.
Okay.
Earthquake, a monster.
That's the ace in the hole right there. Nobody really, you know what I mean? Nobody give Earthquake his props.
They don't, dog. They don't,
give
man.
Earthquake
They
his
don't
props.
get Earthquake his props. It's like Corey Holcomb is in there, but y'all gonna say I'm being biased.
That's good. That's good.
Nah, that's yours. That's yours.
He's up there.
Yeah.
He's up there.
That ain't funny as hell.
That last one hard.
It is.
There's some white dudes out there I fuck with too, though.
That'll make you a 5? Or like
Yeah, that could make my 5.
Like-
I fuck with Bill Burr.
Bill Burr?
Bill Burr.
Okay. Bill Burr and a lot of...
Bill Burr.
His Netflix
Bill
special
Burr
is
is-
funny as hell.
He a monster.
Now, I know, like, when it comes to white comedians, most people would put Bill Burr, like, they 1, 2, 3
I fuck with Gary.
behind,
Gary
like...
Owens. He's funny as hell.
But he said that, too. He was like, man, most people gonna say white comedian, they gonna say Gary Owens. He's, like, the most popular for black
And I ain't
folks.
saying that because he white or whatever. He funny. Like,
Yeah,
don't get
funny
him.
is-
But for
is
black
funny.
folks,
Yeah.
we think white comedian, we automatically like, oh, Gary Owens.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Or, you know, like,
Like, if I say-
Seinfeld.
If I say Stephen Wright, Mitch Hedberg, like people wouldn't know who these people are, but these people was monsters. Mitch Hedberg, rest in peace. If y'all look him up, he was a hippie. He stayed high. Come up there with his shades, you know, flick his hair back. And this nigga bar game was crazy. Like, you like, oh my God, how you think of that? I forgot one joke, and I know I'm gonna fuck it up. But he said something about a truck showed up with a truckload full of cans, and it was meant to be damn, I'm fucking it up. Just look him up, man. Just look him up.
What's his
Mitch Hedberg.
Mitch Hedberg.
He was on 2 episodes of that 70s show. That's when he made his debut on TV.
That's
okay.
dope.
But man, monster. Stephen Wright, monster. Like, you gotta be like real smart and into like solving puzzles and shit if you get the joke.
Yeah, more witty jokes.
They
like,
riddles. They riddlers.
like what's the dude? He do a lot of dry comedy for HBO. Curb Your Enthusiasm, dude.
Damn.
With the glasses, y'all know exactly what I'm
Yeah,
talking
that
about.
old looking motherfucker.
Yeah, the old one, glasses. He do a lot of writing. He been writing for a long time too.
Damn.
Curb
He
Your
done had
Enthusiasm.
Heart transplant or
Nah.
something.
His comedy that same way. It's like
Dry as
it's
fuck.
dry comedy, but it's witty.
I
but
can't get into that shit.
I like Curb Your
Like, I never
Enthusiasm.
really watched
Low-key.
Comedy Central until they started to get more.
Black
You
people.
know what I'm saying?
So you ain't a fan of like just like white comedy, like white jokes.
Like, you remember when we was in high school, like, it was a thing. We was trying to go out on Saturday nights, and the white kids was teaming up and getting together and getting high and watching Saturday Night Live. That wasn't our thing. So when we started fucking with them and we Saturday Night Live, man, what the fuck is that? And we started to kind of see their comedy. I really couldn't get with it, and that was what Comedy Central was for a long time until you get a Chappelle show or you get.
You know what? I
And
agree to it.
that was something I skipped over, like country music.
I agree to it.
You ain't never stopped no country music TV.
Nah, I agree to it.
I was watching Living Color, though.
But like we was watching them because that was Jim Carrey. He was one of the
You watch
funniest
Mad
dudes up
TV?
there. I used to watch that. But even on Saturday Night Live, like Adam Sandler movies, I fuck with Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
Mad TV was Saturday Night
Saturday
Live.
Night Live birthed a lot of funny white comics too.
I'm just saying it wasn't our thing. So
No, it wasn't though. It was. That's why I said I agree with you to that extent. But then I don't.
it's like we knew all our comic.
But that's not the
comedians,
typical
and
black
they knew
comedy
all
right
that
there.
Saturday night.
But that's what made
comedians.
Comic View dope, because you didn't know all the Comic View comedians that came through. Like, you watch it and they do like remember they used to do the best of Comic View, and they have like an hour where they just running through different seasons or whatever.
And that should be funny.
Yeah.
When you, me personally, like, it wasn't up until here recently that I could watch something on Comedy Central and it be a comic or, you know what I mean, a white comic that I really can't relate to that gets me to laugh, because I'm just looking at this shit kind of like, I can't relate.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Norm said Larry David.
You know what I mean?
Larry David, that was his name. Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm. That
They
motherfucker
Googled
is
that.
funny. Yeah, thank you.
What's
Thank
his
you,
name?
Norman. Thank you for
Norman, you Googled that shit. Try to sound like you smart. You try to say it too, like Larry David, man. Come on, everybody know that. I gotta get noticed.
George Carlin.
George Carlin. No, I had mentioned him too. I mentioned George Carlin. I said it on the ride here. I was like, man, as far as white comedians, I would think of George Carlin as one of my favorite too. Cause I used to like all his stand-ups because he was real, political with his shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. He was a white
know,
version of
man.
Dick Gregory.
The only white
Yeah,
comedians I
yeah.
really remember outside of Jim Carrey is the nigga that used to bang the fruit and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He used to
Gallagher.
bang the fruit and shit. That's
Yeah.
I know him and shit.
He tried to do it like he old now, and then he tried to do a show and he swung that joint, and his arm literally came out. Like I just made that up. That ain't happening. But I was sitting there looking like, yo, his arms cannot swing that mallet no more. We about to see it live right here. Gallagher arms ripping out, bro. I gotta get this online. I gotta get this.
That's crazy.
Man, what's some of the funniest shit you seen like on tour, man, with Corey Holcomb, man? I know you got some stories for us tonight, for sure.
Oh,
man.
dog.
Cause that dude's a wild dude, man, and to be on tour with him for a certain amount of years, I know you done seen some, like, what's some of the funniest moments? Cause I know, like, with other, not even just Corey Holcomb, but maybe some of the other comedians that you done been on stage with or been on tour with and be like, man, they, like, behind stage, y'all funny as shit, like.
Just being on the road, reminiscing being on the road with like Bodacious and Jay Ski.
Shout out to Bo, that's my man, 757 Zone, Bodacious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jay-
Late Night News.
Yeah, Jay Ski, he out of Richmond, man. He Lil Duval opener,
Okay.
Rich Broke. That's my homie right there. We done went on the road and got stuck, like on money and stuff. Like did a whole show and promoter was like, hold on, I'll be right back, and he never came back.
Oh, man.
And just being stuck in a town where you don't know nobody, or dudes trying to come to your room and rob you back for the money and shit like that. People don't realize comedians go through some real street shit just like rappers do.
Right.
Word.
Like dog, if anything, you'll find probably some of the most street niggas doing stand up. Most niggas done been locked up. Niggas just get on stage and just start doing that shit. But like, or you'll get comedians who be like on some, man, fuck that shit. After this show, nigga, I'm goddamn, like they'll rob somebody in the goddamn car. They plotting on the nigga while he doing the show. Like, I done seen some comedians that just like, yo, like, what the fuck is you thinking?
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Like, so, yeah, man, I'm trying to sit here and really think, man, so much shit without trying to put out personal shit.
No, I get it. You don't want to drop no names and like that. But what's like, what?
They didn't even necessarily drop the names because this is a part of comedy and shit, but
Like, what's some of the funniest shit you heard from another comedian?
Like two niggas frying each other. I know y'all niggas gotta be going
Yeah,
back.
like them roast sessions
You
gotta
know
be
what I'm saying?
epic,
I know
man.
that shit's crazy.
Corey is a monster on the roasting. Like, Corey, like, one of the funniest jokes I ever heard him say when he called Avion Crockett, he said he looked like the dead version of Abraham Lincoln's skeleton. Dog, and if you look at him, you were like, oh my God, you do. If it was an Abraham Lincoln skeleton, you could really go for that shit.
We saw him in Charlotte. What was that, last year? Coming back
Yeah,
to
we
Vegas?
saw Afion in Charlotte, man, in November, in
Shout out to
September.
Avion Crockett, yo. He sat there with us for a second while we roast niggas walking past.
Yeah, cause we funny. We sit back and roast, and we caught him walking by as we was roasting
This
people.
Avion Crockett looking nigga.
And,
He's
and
like,
he
oh,
sat back there, you know what I mean, kicking us for a second, man. Real cool, humble dude too, man.
Roasting
Cool
is a part of our culture, dog.
Yeah.
I came up out of Huntersville and Park Place, going to Ruffner Middle School and shit where, like, the pops was different then. And, like, dog, especially if you ain't having, like, no name brand shit, you better come locked and loaded with some jokes to defend yourself.
Yeah, they'll fight your ass.
So that's why we see niggas talking about something. Bullying need to stop. Bullying this, we be looking like, man, y'all making motherfuckers pussies out here now, man.
Yeah, that's
Like,
facts, man. That's
like,
facts.
you know what I mean? You better get out there and joke cyberbullying. How the fuck can somebody make you want to kill yourself by a comment they post that you could just delete and just like ignore the shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that shit crazy. That's weak-minded, man. I ain't saying it ain't a problem. This ain't to people who got depression or mental illness and stuff, but it's just too easy now. Like the world has been really sensitized, man.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if that's a goddamn word, but I'm high as
Desensitized.
hell.
I mean,
has that
Do you think-
affected? Go ahead.
Do you think shit would have been like that if we had that same opportunity with social media and like
Back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man, this shit'd be. It'd have still been worse. Cause around that time you had a different type of nigga that existed then.
Mm-hmm.
Like the code was different then. The organization.
Right.
Carol Baskins.
My son was saying that today.
Kill her husband, whacked him.
Right.
Can convince me that what song is they did the remix of Savage and
Yeah.
shit. And I watched that Tiger King shit. I can't get that shit out my
Oh
head.
man, see, I ain't even got to the Tiger King.
My
shit
son
yet,
was
man.
No, you
literally
didn't,
singing
man.
that shit
Yo,
today.
Tiger King, Joe, bruh, is the real Scarface.
You ain't
man.
watch Tiger King?
I ain't seen
Bruh,
it at all,
he's
man.
Scarface,
Yeah,
dog.
that's
I ain't want to watch it. Once I see it on media, like social media, and it get too overblown, I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie,
But you gotta know. That shit
it's
was funny
overrated
as
to
hell.
a certain extent for whoever into type of stuff like that. But Joe
Free exotic
Joe
Joe.
was
Joe
wild,
Exotic.
like animal, like cocaine, wives, husbands. That nigga ain't give a fuck.
Yo,
That
you heard-
nigga ran for president.
You heard what DL said?
I heard you like black people though.
Look,
Joe Exotic don't like black people?
You said he
Joe
wasn't.
Exotic don't like black people.
No, see the thing is, man, we gotta already know. We know they don't like us. You ain't gonna never be able to change a person's heart. We can't be worrying about this. As long as you treat me with respect and treat me what I owe, I don't care what your beliefs is. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to see if you like me or not.
Right.
It's like regular niggas that you know personally that don't like you. And we black on black. So if he white and I'm black, and then he say I don't like black people, it ain't no difference. So you know what I mean? Like, as long as you treat me with respect and you don't call me out my name or do nothing crazy, then we can goddamn socialize. I got a couple of white boy friends that's they kind of racist, but they don't. How can I say it?
I want to put the pause.
It's like I know I'm high as a bitch. Hey, dog.
White boy friends.
I ain't mean to say it like that, yo. No homo.
Say cuz it's definitely on
Hey,
you.
dog. It's like I'm so high. I'm saying like white
He
boyfriend.
said, nah, I got a lot of white boy friends that and it took.
I ain't mean to say white
The
boyfriend.
whole room was like,
Hey, bro, it's like a room full of niggas in here. When I said it, it was like, yo, black, you know you super fucked up right now. And these niggas is like, black, I got to get you on that. So, y'all caught me. I said that shit.
First ball, dude.
I ain't mean to say that shit, but I meant to say some white homies.
My guy.
A couple of white homies
My guy.
that don't fuck with black people, but you know, they ask me their opinion on stuff about stuff that we do, but without disrespecting me, and we can talk on that level.
Like what?
so
though?
it's for example,
For example, hey Angus, is it wrong for me to say that as a people that y'all it's not a good decision to go out and buy Jordans, which is stimulus if you got other bills to pay on? Is that a cultural thing, or is it a black thing? Or how are we gonna get blamed for it? He'll ask me stuff like that. Like
that's a deep ass question.
But it's real because we will come later on and say the white man such and such. We quit to go all out and say what they don't do for us, but then we make decisions that don't put us in a better position that's on us. Like when we gonna start taking accountability for the decisions that we making that we could have been bailed ourselves out of debt.
That's on the
You
one.
know what I mean?
That's one of the one group of black folks.
Yeah, but that's what we dealing with the 85 10 5 rule, where 85% of the world don't give a fuck. The other 10% know about it, but they ain't gonna share it, and then the other 5% that want to share it, it ain't enough for us.
Right.
So it's like the movie The Matrix. Like it was only a little bit that had the hole in the back of their neck. But when they go into the Matrix was the whole world. Niggas who own materialistic shit, niggas who living a life that ain't real. So it was only like a chosen few. So we ain't gonna never get on the same page right now, and that's just keeping it real. Some people be like, "Oh, you talking negative?
Nah, that's
you
real
being
shit.
negative."
Nah, that's real
but
talk,
this
bro.
is shit that
Very
we
real talk.
quit to sling the word negative when you don't realize that a car need a negative charge and a positive charge. You need both of them. So you got to really understand how to break down what negative means. So for people to be like, "I don't need no negativity in my life," that means you ain't trying to face the test of this life. People who beat negative challenges advance to the next level. This shit is like a video game.
Right.
You gonna keep playing the game even though you keep dying. You in there keep playing. You like, man, I'm gonna beat this shit. It's the same thing with life. And you gotta goddamn keep beating the game, jumping over the wall. That's why you ain't getting different results. Cause you going out buying weed. All the hoes goddamn out here buying ball bags. They going in right now.
Yeah, the ball bag.
And I don't mean, and when I say hoes, don't take that wrong, but you know what I mean. Where I'm from, that's a regular word.
That's true.
But every time I look, crab leg, ball bag, $30 a pop. Everybody eating out every day. Stimulus going off fucking ball bag. And then later on to hit you up and be like, "Can I hold $40?" Why? Like, no, why should I be inconvenienced in my life because I made some good decisions when I already told you when your stimulus come to sit on your shit. Just pay what you need to pay. Pay your cell phone bill. Go ahead and write that shit out. Like, some niggas goddamn just want to.
Take that
They
money
cool
right
where they
to the
at.
mall, soon as
And
it
that's just
open
how
up.
you gotta look at it. It's some people that's comfortable where they at. And success, and some people are scared of success.
That's true.
Like, if you got the opportunity, it's easy to go online and put posts and make it look like you living your best life through posts. Like Facebook quotes is like the new Bible now.
Right.
You know, no matter how many things come your way, God gonna get you through. Like you apply that to yourself. You don't need to let us know.
That's crazy.
You know what I
Real
mean?
shit,
So.
man. You dropping some jewels on us now.
Hey,
man.
dog, like, I know, man, after the boyfriend shit, I had to come and switch that shit out. Them niggas like, "Oh, we gonna roast your ass." But yeah, man, like, we gotta make better decisions, dog. Cryptocurrency investing. Like right now, I just told them, I like, man, if I made a Facebook group with 5,000 people and everybody could trust everybody to throw $100 in, how quickly we could have made $500,000. And like just using the recycling system. Like that game Loom, that shit is actually a good idea.
If it worked the proper way.
If everybody kept flipping their money and actually was trustworthy, it's actually a good way to get us out of debt. But everybody got them. It's too many
If I'm in the
people.
middle, I got my bread, I'm out, I ain't waiting for the next
Nah,
person.
you dealing with the movie Paid in Full. Like at the end, yo, this 13 bricks. Instead of him seeing the long-term relationship and seeing how much money we got over time, he ain't heard nothing but that's 13 bricks. Kill your own man for that shit. Now that's why we can't trust each other, because everybody, even when a nigga eating, he still want what the other dude got. And you doing good. Like, man, put me in the position where I'm alright and I ain't gotta do nothing. Hey, nigga, what I want your spot for? I'm in a good position. I just want a crib, couple of cars. I ain't no showboat type nigga. So, you know what I mean? I'm one of them niggas. That's why I ain't got no haircut now. Because I don't need a haircut.
You could have went to the barbershop Friday.
I could have, but right now it's like, I watch shows like Naked and Afraid.
Me too.
And
That's my favorite shit on Sundays.
And I'm one of them niggas that like, yo, if I had to survive, how would I do it? And you know, so like I done ate snails, I done ate bugs and shit before, being on the little wilderness trials and shit.
Fuck that.
Trails. And bro, I'm telling you, you better know what have nutrients and shit now.
I watched that show one time.
Guts all in your mouth and everything.
And
no homo again.
She tapped out. The buzz was eating her choke up so bad, bro. Like she had to leave. Like I swear, I watched that show one time. I watched that show one time, and me and my wife sat there, and the bitch tapped out because she was just laying on the joint. Just her shit was getting ate up. Like all you seen was the bees. She couldn't get them shits away. Like it was so bad, yo. Like
me and Voss was watching shit.
that shit was terrible.
Me and Voss watching shit the other day, right? the only black dude we ever seen on the Naked and Afraid, right? Got kicked off because he got caught stealing food, bro. He was laid up with the white girl in the beginning. I'm talking, they had to been smashing off top, right? You can tell by the way.
I want to see a hood nigga. He on Naked and Afraid bad because I know we can't survive, and no matter how many mosquitoes out there, niggas still gonna be trying to fuck her. And
He did. And look, he was smashing the girl he was with. Then she got sick, right? Fell out on the fire.
Of course, they Clarence.
Yeah. Oh, see, somebody else seen it too. Look, the girl passed out in the fire, and because he cared so much, he waited till the medic team went to sleep and snuck in their camp and got caught stealing food, man. They kicked him off. Look, he tried to.
man.
See, that's a brother though. That's a brother though. Fuck that shit,
Yeah,
nigga. They got
man,
some Capri Suns in the goddamn doctor van around the
Yeah,
corner.
they got granola bars and everything, and they look cooler,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah,
That
he
nigga
got
tried to cheat, boy.
he got caught stealing, man. So look,
I
that
couldn't do it, man. They could put me in Botanical Gardens right out in Norfolk, nigga. I'm quitting on day 5. I'm like, man, I'm going to the crib. The bus about to come down to Azalea Garden right now. I'm out of here. That goddamn garden snake goddamn bit my ass. I told y'all these collard green leaf draws was goddamn gonna get my ass bit.
Yeah, that's crazy. And what, they let you get a bag or a hammer or some shit?
Yeah, you get to pick like a fire starter, a hatchet,
in a pot. You get like a pot,
like a compass or
So you
some
get all
shit.
3 of them, or you only
No,
get
you
you
get to
pick
pick like one.
You get pick on, you either get the pot or the machete.
One of each.
That's fucked up.
One to eat.
Oh, okay. So you get the axe, the fire starter, the pot, the bag,
No.
and then you get a pot. The fire starter,
You
the bag.
might get the machete, and then the girl got the fire starter.
Yeah.
That's y'all shit. That's it.
With
You
no
pick,
pot.
You
No,
pick.
no,
If
you don't
she
get the pot?
If she
Nope.
picked the pot, then y'all don't got the fire starter. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta. You know what
I mean, you can start a fire. I don't know how to do that shit.
Like when I be seeing them make their cribs up there, like you gotta make a crib before the night come in. Them niggas, man, I get out there and be looking stupid. I'm like, man, I don't know what we about to sleep in tonight.
Lay these
fuck
leaves
that.
down and get
Hey
comfortable.
yo, look, you know what? Maybe that's my blessing with this COVID shit. Cause I've been working the whole time, and I've been bumping into so many different kind of contractors, and these white dudes got so many different tricks to make shit stay OSHA certified. I thought I was gonna fall down the steps at one point, but then I saw what the motherfucker did that really didn't look safe, but the shit kept the banister up. So I feel like I might be alright.
So
I
you
might
done
be able
learned
to do
enough
some
tricks.
tricks. I done learned some tricks.
You know how to start a fire?
Yep.
Can you fish?
Can I fish? Not without a fishing pole now. I'm not no spear fisher.
Nigga, how you start a fire?
Nah, it's a pulley system. Nah, it's a pulley system.
Get him.
It's a pulley system.
Get him. How you start a fire?
That's all it is. It's a pulley system. You wrap the way that you do it. You bend the stick because the motherfuckers they talk about this all the time. You bend the stick. You reverse the stick where it's wrapped around and you can pull it almost like a saw. What that's going to do is create a friction on the goddamn joint and it's going to make it hot enough.
Okay.
Fire starter. Certified fire starter.
But nah, like I might make it 2 weeks. I ain't making no 30 days, nigga. Cause when the bugs get on that nigga ass, I'm out.
Them mosquitoes gonna make a nigga tap out.
21 days.
You only gotta do
That's more
21
than
days.
that's more than 2 weeks, and I can't lie.
You only gotta do 21 days in the
Nah,
jungle.
21 days. Like we can't even do this quarantine right now with the shit that we do have.
Yeah.
Imagine not having nothing. Bugs in the crib, like nigga, imagine that
Yeah.
shit. Well, we kind of went through it with Hurricane Isabel. I don't know if y'all.
Yeah, I remember.
Our power was out for like 2.5 weeks.
Mine was out for about 10 days, man. And look, my mom cooked everything on the grill. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Trying to ask people.
My mom was the most innovative person ever when that hurricane hit, bro.
Cole said you might make it.
Bro, it was.
Yeah, I'm good,
It was
yo.
bacon and
I'm on it,
eggs
yo.
in the morning on the grill, waffles. I mean, with the pan on the grill, bro. Like I ain't never seen.
And that's how I got to know my neighbors and shit because everybody had food in the crib and everybody started bringing their grills out and it was like a dude just walk up and be like, "Hey, what up, cuz?" You be like, "Yo, what's up, man?" "Hey, man, I said, man, y'all go ahead and put y'all food on the grill, man. There's plenty of room. Everybody out there sitting in a circle. All you see is a bonfire.
Mm-hmm.
You like, damn, this shit was crazy. So it made people get to know their neighbors.
Yeah.
Which in today's time, people don't fuck with each other.
Right. So, do you think that this COVID thing has like brought us together as a people? Cause I've seen a lot,
It's a lot of
black people
positives.
getting into, you know what I'm saying, getting more self-love, self-care. I know myself. I've been fixing up my crib and shit like that.
Yeah.
Everybody find something to do positive with their time, man. So
It have made people more creative. Parents is playing with their kids again, doing family stuff like playing Monopoly and shit, like the simple things that we did coming up, like niggas making frozen cups and shit, just doing stuff in the crib. And the environment was better. The environment started looking better as far as animals will start to like have they babies and shit in places that humans usually be at. So it was like the air was better to breathe. I think we needed it. And honestly, I think if life was to go back to how it used to be, that I think we should at least do like a self-quarantine. Like if anything we learned from this is how to kind of like just meditate more, become more spiritual. And you got to hear your ideas and stuff start to come to you a lot more when you were stuck in the house. Like stuff that you really wanted to get down and write. People who wanted to do books, like, so I think this was dope, but then I understand the conspiracy side of it. That's the sad part of it.
A lot of people calling it a pandemic.
Yeah, dog. People ain't seen nothing for real. Like right now, everybody done went out here and took the bait. You know what I mean? They gonna say 1,000 more cases. They gonna scare people with numbers when aren't. If I gotta be real, the numbers is scaring people, but every year is something that's killing people at a pandemic rate.
Yeah.
That technically, if you want to be technical or whatever, every year should be a pandemic. You know what I mean? 2017, 1.7 million people died from tuberculosis. The regular flu itself kills more people than the COVID actually killed. Like, long time ago when the deaths was at 580 deaths, that was for the state of Virginia. If you see the age breakdown, that's everyday life anyway. And then people who getting shot that's coming in there, they still listing them under COVID. So even if he died from a gunshot wound, they still gonna throw him under COVID because they getting more commission money off COVID tests.
That's right.
So if you gonna think I'm gonna pull up for y'all to shove a Q-tip to the back of my skull to swab my eyeball out, yeah, I'm talking about if you ain't been tested, this shit is crazy. Your head go back, they take a Q-tip this long, and they take that shit and ram it to the back of your head and let it sit there, and then when they take it out, they do like this to scrape it back. When people like, dog, I lie to you now, and you can look this up. A girl eye got readjusted because they did it wrong. Oh my. Bruh, and dog, I'm telling you, you can look this junk up.
Laugh, man, but damn.
And half the nurses that's doing it looking like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but shit, lay back. They don't even know how to do this shit.
I'm good. I'm good.
I don't fuck with no Q-tips, dog. That's why niggas don't get tested for STDs, because niggas scared of that goddamn Q-tip. And if you've been tested for STDs, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When they goddamn shove a Q-tip down your shit.
Yeah,
they do.
Take a deep breath.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that means you ain't getting tested.
Hey, look.
And that shit right there,
that's some painful shit.
Yeah, that's some painful
that
shit.
Q-tip will bruise the inside of your shaft. And then you would have to, your shit gonna burn for a week. Even if you don't got nothing, your shit gonna burn for a week. Cause when that pee come through, like it was so bad, I ain't even want to swallow my goddamn spit. I ain't want no liquid coming out this shit. I'm talking about, yo, and then when you pee, you gotta hold the tip with your thumb on top. And you let the pee out like this. Stop! Ooh! Stop! God damn it! Nigga, that shit torturous.
Yeah.
So fuck them Q-tips. Them Q-tips is the devil. I'm telling y'all supposed to be sticking that white shit in you like that, man. Fuck that shit. Nobody fuck with Q-tips.
Tears, bro. I'm crying real tears.
That's crazy.
Nah, don't.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
fuck all that shit, man. Them Q-tips is goddamn killing niggas.
Oh, man.
And this is a fact. 90%, 80 to 90% of the people that's dying are dying off the ventilators. The ventilators is blowing niggas' chests up. I'm telling you, dog, look. And I told him some real shit. He didn't even think about it. I said, nigga, go to any local hood store and the same bums and homeless niggas you known since you was a little kid, they still out there. Ain't no homeless niggas or bums die from corona yet. Niggas' immune system's on 8,000. Niggas ain't washed their ass or hands in months. Still no corona. Nigga, don't fall for that shit.
It's crazy.
All the germaphobes catching you. You go up in there. I'm telling you, you might not go home. I'm not going to that goddamn Shutter Island. Y'all can have that
Fuck
shit.
that.
The
That's crazy.
hospitals, them niggas gotta make their bread. Matter of fact, since if you a holistic nigga like me, goddamn, I sell all that shit. You know, follow me, comedian Angus Black. I got that NutriBurst. That liquid vitamin for your ass is about boosting that immune system. I got all that shit. So, you know what I mean? I want to see you live. Before vaccinations came out, niggas was living longer.
Yeah. And you know what? That's an actual fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's an actual fact.
You got niggas in there cooking up crack and then sitting over there like, hey, yeah, go get it to the experimental dummy and see what it do. I'm talking about you trusting a man to heal you? Like, God already told you trust no man. Like, come on now. And he already blessed you with all the herbs you need. It's something, your grandma, you go ask your grandma and them right now what she did to stay so like in shape and still can run. Grandma still out here cutting grass right now. 90-something years old. You like, what you been eating? Everything you need to heal yourself should be in your kitchen. Cayenne pepper, cinnamon, vinegar. Little simple shit like that. Man, fuck them medicines, man. If a doctor told you got 6 months to live, are you gonna sit and wait to die in 6 months, or you gonna look for an alternative? And then when they tell you that, they gonna continue to give you medicine. Nigga, I'm already about to die. What the fuck I'm still taking medicine for? Because they know the medicine should kick in and should kill you around about 4-6 months based on what it do. They already know that.
That's crazy. That's
you know,
crazy.
sending your people to chemotherapy. Radiation kills you. Like, what makes you think burning up people's cells and restarting their body over is the key? Like, they can get rid of your whole immune system. Like, so for example, right? Toilet paper. Toilet paper is bleach. Toilet paper is bleach with radiation. Because your perception is if you look with your eyes and you see all white, you don't see dirt. That's the perception. So here it is, you keep wiping your ass with tissue, and by the 4th time you take a shit, you like, God damn, that tissue burning my shit. Trying to pat your ass after a while. You like that shit burning so bad you can hear the sound going. The same goddamn STD burning sound. So nobody ever thought of that. And then look how many times you blow your nose, right? You keep blowing your nose, what it do? It peel the rim of your damn nose. Cause the radiation is burning your shit off. You flinging some toilet paper out in the air right now, you see a bunch of white particles floating around. That little shit stay up in your ass. And that shit eat up all your metabolism, eat up your genomes, all that shit. That's why you go overseas people don't use toilet paper. And just because we think they in third world countries, and they seem like they living in poor conditions, they outlive us because they don't use toilet paper. Rich white folks got what they call bidet.
Yeah.
We ain't even know what that shit. They wash their ass out. They don't use no toilet paper. They know not to use toilet paper.
Hey, that's a Jew right
The
there.
sales of the day went up though doing this same
Sales of the
thing.
bidet went up.
But you know,
I get toilet paper. Toilet paper sold out everywhere.
But look, hey,
See
shout
the
out to
irony.
Cameron, because Cameron got joked for coming out with a toilet paper company, and hey,
Look at him
good
now.
business move.
Look at him
But
now.
we should be using, at least find you some organic baby wipes or something like that. You know what I mean? But
Plain
goddamn,
white toilet paper ain't cutting it.
nah, dog, you don't
man.
need
Ain't
no
cutting
fucking
that with
toilet
your ass,
paper.
man.
Like, don't, you know, now I ain't gonna say use no bath cloth and none of that shit. That shit disgusting. But some baby wipes, women already use baby wipes and shit, but half the stuff women do, like men supposed to do too. But we just don't know no better. Like a woman's deodorant will work better with men than the actual men deodorant.
Yeah, their pH balance it be strong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like them antiperspirants and shit. Like women, you goddamn getting hot between your thighs and shit. Those a little swab of deodorant right there on the inner thighs. Same thing, they antiperspirants. I'm into that shit, and people be looking at me, they be like, nigga, how you so fat but so goddamn knowledgeable of herbs and stuff? Because I ain't got no discipline. I just be like, fuck it. Go ahead and give me that goddamn, that little real powder. I just be living it up. But I know how to detox that shit. I know how to get rid of it. I used to be way bigger than this. I was like 270.
Yeah,
came down to
back in the day,
came down to 192 in 4 months. And that one just because I was going through a divorce and I was goddamn mentally going crazy. But I was working out, got a trainer, and then I did all the all natural products, the same shit I still sell.
That's big.
And you can get rid of that shit. Like niggas who got diabetes, you can get rid of that shit without taking medicine. Just drop the weight. You'll get rid of. My dad got diabetes, and I be telling him like you can get rid of it if you want to. But he like, yeah, I know, man, but bring me a nut Bud Light Platinum. You know what I mean? The discipline is hard.
Discipline is key, man. Discipline is definitely key.
I stopped smoking weed. I had to stop all that. Like, I know weed give me the munchies. And I want to eat everything.
Definitely.
So you got to stop smoking weed. It's a fasting thing. Like, we should all be fasting some type of way. And fasting meaning anything that you got a problem doing on a regular, like, challenge yourself to, like, I ain't going to do it for a whole week and see if you can do it. You know what I mean? That shit take you to another level mentally. That's why I like watching, like, I'm an anime nigga. Dragon Ball Z, all that shit. I be in the house watching all the seasons of that shit. But it's like, there's just some knowledge for the community. We want a lot of information and we want the truth, but we not willing to discipline ourselves to get the truth. Like if you watch Dragon Ball, you got Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta the real pissed off nigga. He's still a Super Saiyan, but Goku a humble nigga. He coachable. Like, people listen to him and he just wanted... So he always ascend before him because he motherfucker don't want to discipline himself and become humble. And so the humble one always going to elevate a little higher than you. So for an example, my little brother, I ain't been to church in forever. But my little brother, he preach over there at Calvary Revival. My brother... The way he disciplined himself, I kind of like believe and see through him. Like, for an example, this was like the craziest junk I seen. My brother said it was a Tuesday, and my brother was like, "Yo, I ain't got no gas in the car, and I don't get paid till Thursday." He said, "But God told me I can ride on that until Thursday until I get paid, or I can call somebody and get some money to put some gas in the car." He said, "But I'll be good at Thursday." And the way my brother talked to me, the way God talked to him, I be sitting there looking like, you heard God tell you that? Like, cause you sound like
no words. Like,
you sound like you can hear him. Yeah, you sound like you can hear him like a regular conversation. He like, I can. So my brother don't smoke. He don't do nothing. Like, this dude's so disciplined on another level. He meditate. He take himself to another level.
And that shit key, man. That shit is key for everybody. Have that discipline, man.
And he worked for Pepsi. So here it is. I'm sitting here like, you're not going to be able to drive your car all around Suffolk, Newport News, make no deliveries with your hand being on E. That's not going to make it. He said, God said it was going to make it. And dog, lie to you not. My brother rode on 2 days on that E. Citywide, 757. And when he got paid, he went and put gas in his car. And I keep seeing stuff like that happen around him, but I can't get mad because he disciplined himself on another level where I would. So when I pray, but then sometimes I go to him and be like, yo, bro, hey, you think you can put a prayer in to God? Because God going to get his message before mine. God hear me, but God take him serious.
God talking to him for real, like, hey, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so that's how people gotta look at it. Sometimes a lot of us out here surviving because we got somebody in our family who a little bit more disciplined spiritually, and God rock with them hard. So you have mercy because this person is keeping you in prayer because they more disciplined. That's how you gotta look at it.
Yeah, shout out to my mom.
So shout out to anybody who praying for you, who disciplined.
Thank you,
I already know.
That
Mom
love
you, Mom.
Me, dog.
I'm telling you, because God's sitting there like, boy, I would have been thrashing, but you lucky.
Thank you.
Your Aunt Mary be keeping you in prayer, boy. Other than that, you know what I mean?
Man,
Thank you,
So
Grandma.
that's how you gotta look at it, yo.
Like, man, what we look like.
You ever thought your thoughts create your reality? So your brother thought that this shit ain't gonna goddamn run out of gas, and that was his reality.
Yeah.
Discipline to his own faith.
Yeah, but it's still it's about giving credit to whatever you call. I never put nobody's spirituality, their religion, whatever they. At the end of the day, I feel like all the spiritualities or all the religions all kind of is the same thing. So I know that we getting kind of deep and we gotta wrap it up and junk in a little bit, but y'all follow me at comedian Angus Black and stuff, man. Like I've been locked in the crib, so I've been talking my ass off, reading and studying.
I'm glad. I'm so glad that you came through today, man. I know we had rap last week about doing it, man, but this has been a show that I anticipated. I knew it was gonna be funny. You literally had me here laughing in tears, man. Everybody enjoyed it, man. So I really appreciate you for coming out.
Your mind is very powerful.
Oh, appreciate that, man. And that's all respect to Dick Gregory, man. I learned a lot from him and got to ride on the road with Dick Gregory, and I was blessed to have that connection. And you know, he just showed me how to, you know, use that supernatural. Everybody should be walking in the supernatural out here. So, you know, you got to discipline. Anybody want to chop it up? Like, I ain't doing nothing at the crib. I be on my live doing this all day, talking this type of stuff, politicking and all that good stuff, man.
Yeah,
so I appreciate you bringing me on, man. For
real, man, no doubt, man.
I do. And I know people sitting there, oh, y'all dapping up and stuff, Corona out here.
Hey, yo, we keep hand sanitizer.
When you think like that, you put your mind on that frequency and then you mess around. That's how you attract viruses and stuff. You go ahead and live your life. Still be aware and don't be reckless, but at the same time, man, don't let that junk scare you, man.
Yeah, man.
Don't let it scare you, man.
That's real shit, man. I appreciate everybody for watching the live, man. Make sure y'all go to the link. You can go to my bio on Instagram. You can go to C's bio on Instagram. Tomorrow the link will be posted for the new episode. Y'all can go and listen anytime y'all want to on Anchor.fm.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? We doing those numbers up there. So if y'all don't catch it on Facebook Live or your peoples on the gram didn't see it, make sure y'all put them onto the link, man. It's live right here. DJ Diz, this what it is.
Yeah.
And we out of here. One.
One.
That was dope, man.